Tonight, from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. And the Tennessee Titans taking on Jameis Winston and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here, losers of 5 straight.
So many different reasons teams hit the losing skids, but the best way out of it, something has to happen positive early in the game.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led out by a man raised in Alabama, went to Florida State. It's their quarterback, Jameis Winston.
What you like about him? Guy loves football. Flat out loves it. Has toughness, wants to hang in there and play through just about everything, and walks that line between creativity and being able to take care of the football, taking those chances and not. When he figures out exactly where that line is on every snap, look out, folks. Jameis Winston will really ascend as a quarterback.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now an option play on second down. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Number 30. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Third down. From the gun, Winston. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First down. Working out of the gun. Winston. On the slant, this is Chark. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A really good pickup of 28 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their performance.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive, and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
The losing streak had taken on a life of its own, and I think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide. But this group has managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do. Now the key, holding on to that attitude, because, man, that streak has been a struggle for them. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race.
Another day, another dollar, baby.
Touchdown, Titans. Jonnu Smith, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
For Tennessee.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They go play action. Winston. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. 20. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. DJ Shark, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard.
The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time.
That's
I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Call it a game on first, and that'll make it second down.
Second and 6.
Throwing is McDonald. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. McDonald. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
And Henry gets the call there on first down as he pushes his way forward. A pickup of about 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Jaguars' 30-yard line.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And he'll get this one down to about the 27.
McDonald on the keeper.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd and 2, McDonald. And that will be incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And it's complete. Henry. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
On 2nd down now. It's Henry, and they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, McDonald. They will find Davis. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. From the gun, it's McDonald. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Winston. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Jannard Avery in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. These two teams all tied after one.
14-14.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Here's Jackson to return. A Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Operating from the gun, McDonald, short throw to Smith. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with your tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
On 1st down, McDonald. His throw incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. McDonald. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
McDonald sets to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that's going to make it 4th down.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Now a handoff looking right. Showed some strong running, but quickly corralled just beyond the 10-yard line. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
Passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. And that is incomplete.
Pass.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. With it is Jackson. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up. From the gun, McDonald finding some room at midfield. Going right side here, and that's complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 35.
They'll run on 1st down. Henry. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On second down, here's Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
Brings up third down and 8.
Here's McDonald to throw. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Corey Davis, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans are going to take the lead. Point after here coming up.
The extra point.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a Tennessee score. McCann's got it teed up. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Jaguars on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Jameis to throw it. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. McDonald over the middle here to Brown. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On second down, it's Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short. So it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On third down, Henry. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. An injury timeout here as I believe, yeah, that's DeAndre Swift. Swift is still down. Here's Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe the sigh.
I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Tucker McCann.
McCann's got it teed up. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25.
But look at Jameis Winston now as he gears up to lead this offense again. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. A first down throw for Winston. The open man is Westbrook. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On play action, Winston. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They set up the screen for Henry. He had a great strong move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun. McDonald over the middle to Smith. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, McDonald. Smith catches left side. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again. McDonald. Flushed out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. McDonald. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This one from 48 yards away. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this first. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Josh Lambo.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On 1st and 10, McDonald, and that is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Derrick Henry. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On 3rd down, McDonald eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 8-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Henry. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run it again with Henry. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. They'll run for it with Henry. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. So it was a drive that had... Real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
I know that we've seen their share of struggles, and the quarterback's been hit a few times in this game, but this one can't be put on the offensive line. They gave him plenty of time to throw the football. I think ultimately he had...
And Winston lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, McDonald, and nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Number 80, incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. McDonald got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A.J. Brown with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Tucker McCann for the extra point.
People might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
No problem there on the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
McCann's got it teed up. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own.
Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word. I just kept using it.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Westbrook.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Jaguars.
Working out of the gun. Winston. Flush to his right. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Winston got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Jacksonville.
From the gun, Winston. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
To number
7 yards the pickup there.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A gain of 4 yards. And a Jaguar first down.
And to give this time to the tailback. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. 3rd quarter action.
2nd and 10. At the 30.
Here's Winston. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 19.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That's a nice play there.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
3rd and long for Winston. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
Intended for number 8.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
The kick by Lambeau is good.
The kick is good.
And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns.
Jaguars 17.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. Really solid effort for him right now. Third quarter, already 4 touchdown passes. How many can he get here?
That remains to be seen, but I know one thing. You and I will be here to watch, and I'm not going anywhere. With what he's doing in this contest, I'm not missing a minute of it. This guy's been spectacular.
Yeah, I mean, it's a team game, but sometimes these individual performances are fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes they just kind of come to the front, despite the fact, as you said, we know it's all about the team, but the way he's playing, he's trying to make his team win on his back.
Yeah, it's been exciting.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll keep it on the ground. Henry, and he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter play. The Titans on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And the busy night for Henry continues. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
And they'll try to run the option here.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
38-yard line, 2nd and 11.
They'll go option to the short side. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll force upon them a 3rd and 14. From the gun, McDonald into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Following the interception, Winston.
Connection made with Chenault.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Touchdown.
Laviska Chenault.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10.
They'll start with the option.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Titans! the Titans find a way to stretch their lead.
Tucker McCann.
Boy, the action just coming fast and furious right now. If you got up to go get a drink from the fridge, you picked the wrong time. 2 long touchdowns.
Yeah, and that's how you answer a one-play drive with a one-play drive of your own. And you're exactly right. If you step away from the action, my dad took me to a Major League Baseball game when I was 8. I needed to go to the bathroom. Of course, while we're in the bathroom, grand slam home run.
Well, it tends to happen that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, my dad still hasn't forgiven me.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
Now Winston. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he'll be brought down right around the 37th.
Complete.
That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
Laviska Shenault, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
A pass there, complete to Westbrook. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Complete to DB.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed.
And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off right around the 43. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He's going to keep this again. A 1st down carry for Henry. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. One more time with Swift. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification. That's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen. But just had 3 rushing touchdowns and, of course, throw it to him where he's caught one as well.
Tucker McCann to kick off for Tennessee.
McCann's got it teed up. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jameis Winston and company heading back onto the field now. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one. But let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Well, this game was decided a while ago. Completion there. It's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Jameis now on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Jayon Brown able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Winston on fourth down. He's going to let it fly. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Over the middle, he's got Shenault. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 9-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Winston. This will be caught at about the 5. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. They'll throw again. Winston. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brings up second and goal.
Jameis again. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans now just about ready to take over. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. McDonald. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. K.J. Hamler, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
To throw on 3rd down, McDonald. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
One last shot now for Winston. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.
31.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Tennessee, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, things are kind of getting ugly as they drop to 1-7 now on the year. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the Cleveland Browns.